First Time Home Buyer's Guide. Hi, I'm Mike Patel with First Team Real Estate right here in Anaheim Hills. And I'm going to give you some tips and processes for first-time home buyers. So let's start. I have about 7 of them. Number 1, the first tip if you're thinking about buying or investing is you need to talk to a realtor and have a buyer's consultation. What does a buyer's consultation involve? Well, basically it goes through the buying process, what's happening in the local market, where you're going to buy, what's going to be involved, and what it's going to need to take for you to prepare for the home. So the first step, whether you're buying now or a year later, is have a buyer consultation so you're well prepared. Step number 2 is getting a loan approval. For you to buy a house, you're going to have to get a loan from a bank or a lender. So you need to know how much of a home you can buy and how much home you can qualify for. Actually a loan you can qualify for based on your down payment. So it's a very crucial step. You need to be approved now so you know how much you can afford and how much you have your buying power. Very crucial step. Step number 3 is your home search. Home search begins in today's market online. So you can start going online on lots of websites out there. Start looking at homes in the neighborhood that you want, in the cities that you want, in the price range that you want. You'll get to find out what kind of homes you like, the style, the color, the neighborhoods. Do you want a gated community? You want an older home or a newer home? Once you get that, you start your home search online, then take it offline. Call your realtor, go to open houses, visit these homes, find out what's involved in making an offer on that house. So once you find a house, the 4th step is make that offer on that house. You want to make that offer subject to knowing the conditions of the seller's situation. Why is he selling? What is his timing to move? What kind of offer is he looking for? Based on that, make a strong offer, not only with the price, but also with the terms and conditions, so it can get accepted. Even in this market with the COVID situation and the protests going on, homes are selling, and usually what happens is if there's 10 homes for sale, usually 1 or 2 get all the offers and the others don't, because there's 1 or 2 or 3 that are good deals out there. So all the buyers are going to make offers on those homes, so you are competing with other buyers. So if you make a strong offer, strong conditions with a strong approval, your chances of getting that home that you like, a better chance for you to get it. So please make a strong offer, or be prepared to make a strong offer. Once your offer is accepted and you're in escrow, usually it takes anywhere from 30 to 45 days to close an escrow. And one of the crucial things you need to do is to do a home inspection and other inspections like termite inspections. A home inspection is usually done with a professional inspector. Your realtor can refer you to some inspection companies, or you can go online and find them. And what they'll find out is anything significantly wrong or not working in the house. And you can negotiate again for the seller to pay for it or repair it or give you some credit. At the same time, when you're doing a home inspections, you have about 21 days, depending on what kind of offer you made, to remove contingencies from your contingencies or the seller's contingencies, asking for repairs, getting the termite work done. So all that needs to be done usually in about 21 days if you have a 30 to 45 day escrow. So that's a very crucial step. You do want to buy a house so that when you move in, you don't have a lot of issues. Or at least you know what kind of issues you have in the house, so you're prepared to fix them or address them. So that's a very important step as well. The next step after removing the contingencies, while your loan is being processed, you want to absolutely make sure, and it's a necessity from the lenders usually, unless it's a cash offer, that you get an appraisal done. Appraisals are done so that the lender can appraise you the loan amount based on the appraisal value. And also, if you're paying for a house, let's say you're paying for $500,000 for a house, you want to make sure it appraises at $500 and not at $495. If it's appraised lower, usually it's not the case. Most homes appraise, but in case it doesn't appraise, you want to make sure that you get the loan on the full value of your purchase price and loan amount. So I'm going to give you the next tip, which is next tip. But before I give that, I'm going to give you a bonus tip as well. And I wanted to request you to try to subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting these videos every week on Thursdays at 3 p.m. and give you some helpful tips and information about the local market and updates. So please feel free to subscribe. So the next tip, the last tip, and then the bonus tip. The last tip is, as you come close to closing, we come to what we call funding. So that when everything's done, your loan is approved, your verifications are done, your terms and conditions are removed, your repairs are done, and you're ready to close, you sign the closing documents, loan documents. Once that is done, in a day or two, your lender will fund, and then we will record, which means that the title will be transferred to your name from the seller's name. So you become a homeowner. So that's the last crucial step. We want to make sure everything's kosher and everything's in line for what you expected. So that's the last step on purchasing or a guide to buying a house. So what's the bonus tip? Well, the bonus tip is, in today's market, especially if you're a first-time buyer, especially right now in these COVID days, COVID-19 situation, a lot of the lenders are giving grants and down payment rebates. So when you talk to a lender, or as you are talking to a lender, you want to make sure that you pick a loan or a lender that's going to give you some kind of rebate or grants. And at the same time, even if it's a conventional loan, and this tip goes together with grants, is that sometimes during, if you have an FHA loan or a VA loan, or even on conventional loans, you may want to ask sellers to give you some kind of credits towards your closing cost. A lot of times you'd be surprised sellers are willing to do that, because as much as you want to buy the house, sellers want to sell the house too at a top price and a top conditions and terms and conditions. So that's a bonus tip. Thanks again for listening. Again, my name is Mike Patel with First Team Real Estate. Thanks for watching.